Welcome back, fellow grand strategists. My name is DanIsStoned, and I'm delighted for you guys to be able to join me today for another episode of Imperator Rome, playing as the Kingdom of Judea. So in the last episode, we kind of decided to take advantage of the fact that Macedon are in a big war against Thrace and the Phrygian. So we went to war against the Eastern Delta here, just because I want to get a common board with Egypt, and I want to take it before Egypt actually decide to get their hands on it. This place here is really important because if we do take this, it actually blocks access into the Sinai Desert. So if we control this land, Egypt cannot move any troops into the Sinai Desert except by sea or by boat, which is pretty cool, which means if we ever went to war with Egypt, then we could place a small army here, trounce this 30k stack, and then march up the Sinai while the main bulk of our forces kind of spread into the Nile Valley over here, and it would be quite good to actually control that. Another reason being, it could, I think there's like a city in here that's quite nice. I think it's in Sele. No, it's not in Sele. Is it in Sele? No, that's a settlement. Where is the city? Oh, it's here. It's here. It's in, what's it called? The Pelusium. And it's a pretty nice city. We've got 15 citizens in there, so I do want to take control of that. And yeah, just kind of get a border with the Egyptian. It would also be very useful to have a nice solid border with the Egyptian that kind of stuck next to the Nile Valley. It's because the Kush is our ally, they're down south, so they could push up north, we push through over here. And I think Egypt, we might be able to take them out at some point. So that's probably going to be the next objective. Once this war is done, we'll probably do a quick war against Kedar, just take this. I've wanted to take Kedar for quite a while, but I've just really not had time due to the fact that people have declared war on us, or there's been other advantageous places to attack instead. So we'll get around to doing that. Anyway, let's get back into the war here. What's going on? So we have our pretender army here is doing the job for us. So he might not be loyal, but damn it, he's doing a job for us. There is 10k over here. We're going to go around and get these guys. Just keep getting the sieges going over here. I think once we get these forts, then the ticking war score should be fine. He is occupying my land here. Little bugger. So we killed a pop there. But that doesn't matter. We're just gonna get this guy. We'll just wipe out his 10k stack. We have a white piece imminent, which I don't want. So that was finished. Let's just follow these guys. Let's just follow them. Where's he going? Oh, he's going here. Okay, so we'll just catch him there. That's fine. White piece imminent, yeah, because we haven't got the what's it called? The forts yet. Not occupied all the lands of the war goal. So I'm gonna move these mercs up here now. We'll move them probably into the city. Keep them stacked there. Road want honey from Decapolis. No problem, Road. You can have your honey. That is fine by me. Off camera, I did have a look at the Jewish religion, and look at that. It's spreading really nicely. You'll see that it's spread down here. It's because off camera, I did move a few pops around here from this southern bit up into the Arabic north bit here, only because I didn't want to bore you guys moving pops around, so I thought I'd just probably get it done beforehand. So everything's going really nicely here. We're pretty much all nearly Jewish, which is going to be really useful. So what's next here? So we have taken this. Let's march over here now. We'll wipe out this 13k stack. I think Macedon's still in the war. Yeah, they're going to be dismembered. Thrace is going to take a big chunk. So we might be able to get an alliance with Thrace at some point. Come on, let's take this quickly here. Let's quickly finish these guys off. Come on, let's move it. Let's move it. Let's move it, boys. Okay, so let's finish them off there. No more men. The Eastern Delta have just got no more men left. Hopefully when this fort goes down, we should be fine. I am going to up the speed here because I don't think there is an imminent threat. We have captured some pops, which is cool, which means we're going to feed Jerusalem up as well, which is nice. What I have done, I forgot to mention it, I have moved some pops around from Jerusalem into Jericho and into the other city of Emmaus, just so I can spread pops about a bit and probably get a bit more citizens. Here we probably need... I probably need another temple. Maybe not a temple, we'll probably go for a theatre here. Yeah, let's go for theatre just because I want to get that extra, what's it called, the extra assimilation speed, which is always nice. This siege is taking forever. Let's just join up with these, actually no, let's get these, don't want to get them, let's get the mercs. Yeah, let's join up with the mercs here, they can probably get this going a lot quicker. So that's a supply shortage, minus 7%. He's hired some more mercs here, but it doesn't really matter, he can't really get access to the land. My second army is going to be staying here, so he has to come into his land to get rid of the exile. Which ain't going to happen, because as soon as he hits his land here that I'm occupying, we will destroy him. Anyway, Ishmael Zacchaeite, he died, and he was the commander of the army. Should probably... Yeah, I'm just going to leave you like that. That's not a problem. I don't really need another commander in there just yet. Because I will, when the war's finished, I will hand him over to the governor, which is the king, or the governor of the capital region. The siege has been won, which is fantastic. So now we should have the whole land Just going to quickly finish these guys off. We will do once we occupy this here. Once we occupy this last bit, we should have all the land, which means we should get the ticking war score going. So we have imprisoned the brother of the consort, so it's the ruler's wife, I think. Yes, the ruler's wife has got imprisoned, which is quite nice. So now we have the whole war goal, which is pretty fine. Can I sue for peace here? We're at -2 reasons, so I'm just going to have to wait for an extra ticking war score. We will be fine. Probably should move these guys here like this. I'm going to move them out. Hopefully they will come in there and then we can go and get them. But now we're going to get the ticking war score anyway, so it's like just a matter of time before we can actually peace out here. We've got another one. Maybe that's fine now. There we go. Now we can just peace out. We've got the extra war score here. We went from 25 to 26, which means we now have all the positive reasons that we need. So we're just going to go for peace here. And this is really, really good. Now, is there any... I don't think there are any Jewish families in Eastern Delta. Let's just have a look. I'm going to pass judgment on the families. I want to see if there's any Jewish ones. They're Egyptian, Kemetic, Egyptian, Kemetic. What's he? Egyptian, Kemetic. And this guy is Egyptian, Kemetic. What should I do here? I'm probably just going to have them crucified. Yeah, I don't want to bring in any more non-Jewish families. I just would only bring in the Jewish families. It sounds awful, but I'm only going to bring in the Jewish families. We're going to get rid of these mercs now, which is fine. They're in our land. I'm also going to get rid of another set of mercs. Oh no, I don't have another set of mercs. I thought I had 2 sets of mercs hired, but I don't think I do. Who are you? You're the general, okay. With the second army. This is the pretender. Oh, it was the pretender. He must have died. I think the pretender must have died. Or he must have gone. Let's just have a check here. I think he has. Yeah, he has. I'm just going to get rid of this. I don't want that army. It's just going to cost us maintenance for nothing, and it's not organised the way I want it. So now what we're going to do is, I'm probably going to keep... we should probably organise some of this now. So what have we got here? We've got a fort here, which I probably don't want, which we're going to get rid of, because it's going to cost us money. And it's not really blocking anything. The fort in Phrygian here we're going to keep. However, we are going to reorganise what we've got here. Now, I don't want the marketplace because they just basically bring nothing. There's no advantage to having a marketplace or a tax office. You'd have to have a mad amount of pops in there for it to actually do something. And I don't really want that. So we've got an aqueduct, which I probably don't need. I'm going to get rid of the aqueduct. Now we have, probably need to go temple. Full on temple, probably, I think. Yeah, I think we need to go full on temple here. Just try and get some of that pop conversion going. Which is fine. We'll just go full on temple. I'll keep the thing for the local manpower. Well, actually, no. I don't really need that as well. So I'll get that and we'll go for theatre. 2 temple, 2 theatre. That's fine. Now we have pretty much the whole province here nearly, which means the food issue in this is gone because we have got some grain, I think. Yeah, we've got some grain, some livestock, some vegetables. So that is all pretty cool. I'm going to keep the fort here just because I think that is a pretty neat one. It blocks everything from down here. Or do I go for a fort here maybe? Because he might be able to cross. Can these troops cross over here? I don't think so. I don't think there's a passage here. For to cross there, they've got to go here like this, and they've got to come around here. And this fort blocks that movement. I'm pretty sure it does. What I could do is probably... yeah, should I leave the fort there? I think I should. Yeah, I'm going to leave the fort there for the time being. It doesn't really matter. We'll just leave it there. That's fine. Here, oh, I don't want... now, what we're going to do, I'm going to get rid of this because we have a surplus of papyrus here, which is fantastic. I do want to import that into the capital, which would be really cool for the extra research points. So we are going to go for a slave estate here. I think that's going to be the best bet. Now, if I have a little bit of political influence, I hope I have enough. I would like to entice business investments again. I would like to, once we get that 80, we're very close to getting it, only because then we can get another trade route. Then I could import papyrus, and that would mean... what would I get? I would get civic tech investment plus 5%, which would be nice. And since I have a surplus in the province, I'd also get 5% extra research points. I want stone as well, so I probably need actually two new import routes. The stone to get the build cost down. Anyway, here we're just going to quickly change something, I think. We'll change the... we'll spend a bit of political influence to go for the religious conversion. Not bothered, I mean, well, not bothered. I said I wanted to get to 80, but it'll go back up pretty quickly. We make 2.36 per month, so that's pretty fine. So that is pretty cool there, and I'm going to start slowly converting all these pops. This army here, this is the 4th army, should probably dismiss the general here, which I am going to do. I'm going to place you in Pelusion here. This army is going to go back to Jericho down here. I'm going to raise, I think, another 20k stack. But I am actually going to reorganise the army here. We're going to get rid of the light cav that I accidentally recruited and replace them with cavalry, which seems to be the best thing to do. Anyway, let's get the game rolling again. So that is pretty cool. Now we have we kind of spread towards the Egyptian there, which is pretty neat. These guys, will pop them in Pelusian. I'll pop them as the governor can control these troops. I'll sooner give them him instead of having another general, which means more wages to be paid and so forth. How loyal is this governor? He's pretty loyal. Pretty loyal, so that's fine. I don't want to go for another military tradition yet. I want to wait till I get 110. The extra 10 being that in case someone declares war, we can get some mercs going, which is always a nice thing to do. I'm currently at war with Parthia and Xanthia because I've joined the Seleucids, but that's not really a major issue. So I'm going to put you on drilling. That's fine. Probably get you. Yep, your loyalty is going to increase now, which is pretty great. The next thing I want to do is definitely pop you guys on. Take you off here, don't need you there, get you on drill, boom boom boom, that's all fine. How much money we're making? 26.9. We make considerable amount of cash. Here's fine as well, they're all drilling, so that's cool. And we are going to make 0.68 military experience per month, it's quite a lot, so I'm happy with that. Here what I want to do is definitely add to army, and damn I can't add to army, so I'm going to have to recruit some camels down here I think. Let's recruit some camels, let's go for, how many do I need? I think I need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll go for 6 camels down there. I am going to get rid of the horses here. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of them. We're going for cavalry instead of the horses because we have extra discipline for the camels because we have decent traditions for that. Now the next one over here I probably need to get rid of... What do they want? They want papyrus, which I don't want to export to them. No, I want to import it for myself. Here I need to probably get rid of the horse here, which I am going to do. Let's get rid of that cavalry. Select unit. We will get rid of it. We don't want you, my dear man, and instead I want some camels. But I can't get another camel down there. So let's see if I can get a camel here. I can get it. Oh no, I can't. I can't get a camel there, but I can get a camel here. Let's get it in Relicta. Let's get one for up there, which is fine. And maybe here I also need to... Oh no, here's fine. Here we've got the right army composition, which is great. I'm going to stock a bit of manpower up. And then we'll build another army. When the aggressive expansion's gone down to 0, I will go to war against Kadar. We'll just kind of quickly take them out with mercs. I don't need to use my main army to do that. What do they want? The local power of Athens want cloth from the Eastern Delta. That's fine. You can have that. That's pretty cool. More money for us. Please do. Please do. Please do. We make a whopping 27.93 gold, which is fantastic. Camels have been produced over here, which they are slowly getting there. We have a camel in Relicta, which I'm going to move up here now. Who's going to quickly join the main army. And we have martial advances, which is even better. We can get Manipa Legion, extra discipline, fort defense as well, plus 5%. Yeah, I want that. I want tech. So I'm going to spend a little bit of money here. We're going to get the discipline for the Manipulate Legion, and then I want the fort defense. It's always helpful when we're defending, and considering we have a significant amount of forts. Yeah, we have a load of forts, which is great. And the extra 5% fort defense is always going to be a good thing. Untiring Devotion, we get more stability, which is fantastic. Let's have a look. Could I get a law? I could, but I want to get the conversion policy. And what do I need? I need civic advances greater than equal or greater to 9. We're not too far off. 3 more tech levels and we should be fine. What I am going to do as well, and I thought about it, we should probably get a road building army, I think. And before I do that, I'm going to rename these armies here. Just so I actually know which is what, because at the moment I have absolutely no idea what is what, to be honest. So let's go name this the... Let's name this the first Judean. There we go, we can actually get these named, which would be nice. So name that the first Judean. We'll name this the second Judean, just so I actually know what is what. Okay, that's the second Judean. Let's name you the third Judean down here. Find it important. I like naming my armies. It really just gives me a sense of actually kind of immersing myself into the game. I don't know if you guys feel the same, but I actually do enjoy it. Anyway, the third Judean over here, which is fine. Gonna name you down here the fourth Judean, I think. Let's name you the fourth Judean. Bim bam boom. Okay, and we'll name you... Where's my governor army down here? I'm going to call you... What should I call you? What region are you? So, Arabia Governor. Yeah, I'm going to call you Arabia Governor, just so I know that you're a governor army. So, Arabia Governor. There we go. That's all nice and done. So now we have our armies named, which means I'm a bit more organised. And what I will do, when the manpower goes up, before I raise, or maybe not before, maybe not, I was going to say I was going to raise an engineer corps, like of light infantry, just so I can build roads, because they're quick moving, because they move pretty quickly. I mean, that could be something we could do. So we've got 3 camels here. I'll wait till I get the 5 and it will send them all the way up there. Should I build a road? I probably should get some roads going, to be honest. Let's see. I think I need 10 cohorts, don't I? I'm pretty sure I do. Oh no, I need civic advances greater than 6. So I can do it in the next level, to be honest. When's the next level? 547. So I have 2 years. 2 years to get what I need, and then we can actually do the roads. Anyway, youthful indiscretions. A cousin belonging to one of the lesser branches of the Zacchaeite family has become embroiled in a scandal at court. So I can let the families handle it, which I mean I lose some prestige, or I lose some gold, and I gain a bit of corruption. I'm going to lose a bit of prestige. We have a lot of prestige, so I can afford to lose a tiny bit. Here I am, before I look at that event here, I'm going to go for entice business investments. We can get some more import routes, which I'm definitely going to do. More import routes, more diverse resources in the capital, which means more extra bonuses, which is only good. Anyway, Simon III, the untalented. So Simon III Zacchaeite is truly a dire leader. People laugh openly at stories of his sheer inability to lead. Okay, so I lose a bit of stability, and apparently it's really crap. She's not pregnant, is she? No. So who is the next ruler? We might actually, it might change family, because he's not going to have a child, and she's 52, and he's 47. Can I get rid of, miraculous recovery for the ruler, Simon, but can I get rid of this wife? Is she corrupt or not? No, she's not corrupt, so I can't do that. I'd like to prescribe her. Or, I don't know, I want to just kill her. But I can't imprison her, can I? I will need something to... I'll need an event to imprison the wife. That could be really useful, just to get rid of her. Okay, so we've got the 6 camels here, which is fantastic. We're going to move you guys all the way over here now. The temple has been built in Pelusion, which is fine. Okay, I think everything's pretty much going according to plan here. Do I have any more buildings available to build? I have an import route here. Let's see what I can import. Do I have any stone in this place? I don't, but I could import some stone. And I am going to do, just because it gives local fort defense plus 25%, and it's on the border with the Egyptian, and it's always nice to have. So let's just get that. Can I, any more trade routes in the corner over here? I don't think so. I think we've got all the trade routes we have. Here they don't have any because there's no ports. What's this? Invention. Let's go for the fort defense here. Bit of extra fort defense is always nice to have. Now it should be pretty neat. Let's have a look at the fort. Here we go. Fort defense. Here we go. Local fort defense 27.5%. So we've got years of food supply and stone plus 25%. So that's cool. I don't know why the modifier hasn't been applied due to the tech we've got here. We should have an extra 5%. I don't know why it has not been added, but it might be a bug. I'm pretty sure it's a bug because we did take the invention for the extra fort defense. So you guys are going to assign you to the region. Bim bam boom. Can I? Oh no, damn, I can't. Oh, I can merge them now. There we go. They're merged. I forgot to merge them. Anyway, they've been merged. Now let's go for another tradition. I have 110 military experience. Ship to the desert. Oh, this could be really useful. Extra camel desert combat bonus, heavy cav desert combat bonus, and light cav heavy desert combat bonus. Which will then go to Legacy of the Builders, which would get us another building slot, which could be useful. And then Oasis Trade, which would be nice. And Camelry, trained Camelry could be cool. The middle one is going to be nice as well. Let's go for the ships of the desert. Where is the desert terrain here? I think this is all desert terrain, so if we engage the Egyptian over here, it would be in favourable territory. Let's go for the ships of the desert. Hell yeah. Extra camel combat bonus in the desert, whatever. It's always nice to have. I had an idea, and I think I'm going to get rid of this city here. Because it's in the desert, and I don't think we need another city there. And then I will probably build another one here, to be honest. On the papyrus, or should I? Is that some marsh? Do I have? Is there any more land here I can actually build something decent on? Because this is all grain I want to keep. Oh, I could build it. No, that's marshland. This is farmland. This could be a really nice one to have. You know what? Let's... What I'm going to do, I think I'm going to get rid of this city. I pay some aggressive expansion, but do I want another city there, though? That is the problem. It does have a nice little... No, I think I can actually keep it. We can keep it because once we get the grain here, it will be fine, and it will be a nice little kind of bastion on the edge of the like desert here, and we could actually maintain some men there. And it does block everything, so... Yeah, let's keep that. What I'm going to do, though, is probably relocate the province capital into Phrygian for the moment. I don't want it to be there. We should probably put it here. It's bigger, it's better. I will do when I get the 25 political influence. We will, like, relocate. That seems to be the best thing. Manpower's going up nicely. Pretty cool. 324 per month, which is always nice to have. Let's move the... Oh, I need to be at peace, damn. And I'm not at peace yet because the Seleucid is still at war. Is he winning the war? Yeah, I think he is winning. Yeah, he is, because the Seleucid was attacked, so he's just going to win that pretty easily. What about Macedon? Have they been... Oh, they have. Macedon. Yeah, they've been... Thrace has pretty much took them on here. That's very interesting. Would you want an alliance, Thrace? Would you want an alliance? They're very close. Well, not very close. Minus 52. We could get one. How many diplomatic slots do we have? 4 out of 4. I am on the appeasing stance. I should probably change that, to be honest. Yeah, let's see what I can change it to. The mercantile stance could be cool. The neutral stance would be... Let's go for the mercantile stance. Yeah, let's swap. We'll swap. We've got our aggressive expansion down. I don't need it anymore. This would be an extra bit of cash as well. Let's have a look at the end of the month. Yeah, we make 29.72 now. So, yeah, that was pretty much worth it. Look at that volcano. I'm very scared of that place erupting. Anyway, everything's... Oh, look at this. Everything's slowly, nicely converting down here. What about over here? Yep, there it's slowly getting there as well. We have one Kemetic pop there. I don't know what he's doing. This is going to take a little bit longer down here, but I'm not really bothered. There's no cities there, and it's kind of a barren bit. This is the important part. The good thing as well here, it's like it's a lot of Hebrew now, and a lot of Hebrew culture's been kind of dominating everything, which is nice. Anyway, an unwelcome gift. Haggai Cephas, a loyal servant of the state, yet a man of questionable aesthetic talent, has commissioned a statue in the honour of Simon III. This is hideous. I lose popularity, or he lose... Yeah, I'm going to lose a bit of popularity. I don't want to demolish it because was Haggai the Soma, or Soma, or Sahoma, whatever it's called. He loses loyalty, and I don't want that. I do have another trade route here. Now let's... I am actually going to export papyrus here, just because I have an extra 5% research points. I'll do that, and what I'll import is stone instead from the Seleucids, which now gets us minus 10% build cost throughout the whole empire, which is pretty nice. Well, I won't say empire, kingdom more or less, which is incredibly useful. At least now building buildings, it shouldn't cost as much. What about down here? Do I have a lot of tribal people in these lands? I have a few tribals, but nothing really major. Yeah, we've got rid of most of the tribals now down here. I should probably get rid of... Someone died, I'll just check that in a minute. We should probably get rid of this, and we should probably go for... Slave estate. Look, it only costs 76 now instead of like 80 or 90. I can't remember exactly how much it was, but it was pretty damn expensive. Here, I probably should go for one of these, just to get the tribals out. Yeah, let's do one of them and get the tribals out of the place. Here, just going to keep that, get a bit more manpower there. Why not? I mean, we can just leave it there. Oh, here we're going to definitely go with the slave estate. Got a mine here, which is fine. Yep, I think everything's good down here. Yep, we'll stockpile some more cash, but all this has been built. We've got all the buildings over here, I think, nearly. Just this place here that hasn't got one. Maybe get a provincial legation here, because it would just increase the migration of the tribals. Anyway, we need a researcher. A martial researcher would be nice to have. I could put the Scorn guy here. He's pretty decent. This guy is a pretender, so we're not going to put him. Let's put Manahem Conan. Definitely put Manahem. Are you... Who's your wife? He's not married. God, we need to really start getting more children out. I need to really pay attention. Because I think the families are... We have a few, but they're not major. Can we get you people to get married or something? Shame we can't marry people or propose marriages. Because, yeah, we don't have that many big families, to be honest. We don't have that many characters. So I might have to actually bring in a couple of families and maybe force convert them. That could be something we could do. We could force convert them. What about tech-wise? We're nearly going up in the civic level next, which means we could get what? Civic investment cost minus 10%, slave needed for surplus minus 1, and the national citizen output for hypercost is going to be really neat. We are at 104% research efficiency, which ain't that bad actually. Honestly, it's better than I expected. So we should go through the tech a little bit quicker. The Seleucid has no more money left, and they come out of their war finished. It's done for them. The Levantine major power of Carthage wants to import grain. We'll definitely let you have it, because that means that we gain an extra 5% manpower, which is always very useful. The Seleucids are still in their war. Egypt are not at war. By the way, I was thinking about a way into Egypt, and the way is going to be Nabatea. I mean, if I declare war on Nabatea, we only bring Egypt in. If we went to war against Egypt, we'll bring Thrace in. So we're only going to go against Nabatea. It's like the back door in, and the best thing is Kush will help us. I'm pretty sure they'll give us a hand. Oh god, what's this? Oh god, the Phrygians declared war on us. Oh, okay. This is squeaky bum time, people. Very squeaky bum time. So we have a lot of trade routes that have gone. The Phrygians declared war on us to take Galilee. We have more tech. We don't have more men. Hopefully everybody will come in here. So we've got Kush that have come in, Armenia. The Seleucids have joined. Oh, this is fantastic. But the Seleucids are in a war of their own at the moment, which isn't cool, actually. So they've actually chosen their time pretty correctly. Hopefully the Seleucids can quickly finish the war with the other guys, and then they can probably just join in and try and take out the Phryg. However, we have got Armenia and these guys up here, which are going to help us. So I probably need to think how we're going to do this. We're going to import... Actually, no, we're going to save our... Or do I want to import some stuff? I could do. What else can I import here? Probably should import... Do I have a surplus? I don't have a surplus of grain. Let's get for some grain. I'm going to import some grain. Also import another set of grain here, which gives us more manpower. Actually, no, I need to keep the cash, to be honest. We'll keep the cash so we can hire some mercs. Definitely. You guys, put you on the assigned region, so now I can actually merge you together. Okay, this is going to be really tricky. I need to think, so what do they want? They want Galilee, so they want what we've got over here. Now, I do have a fort here, and I have a fort there. We have forts on the borders. Do the Phryg have forts? They don't have forts. They have one up here. What we're going to have to do is try and be very careful what we want, what we're going to do here. So I am going to take you guys... You're not very good rulers, so I'll take you guys off. I'll assign a commander. Yeah, you're just a pretender. That is not cool. I am going to put this guy here, Joseph Cephas, because he's got the tactician attribute, which is pretty cool. So you're going to lead that army. Here we're going to take you off as well. I need another general down here. Put you because you've got siege ability. Do I bribe this guy? I'm going to bribe him. Yeah, let's just bribe him. That should increase his loyalty a little bit. Oh, he's a really good marshal though, and I really could do with him leading our troops. But he loses 0.20 loyalty per month. Here I'm going to put Manahem Braham here, because he's got camel discipline, light cav discipline and siege ability. Our generals aren't the best. I admit they are pretty bad. I am going to hire some mercs though, and I want the best mercs for the job. We make 30 gold per month. I can easily hire a load of mercs. We're easily going to make the cash back. The only worry I have here is that Egypt might actually try and declare war on us at the same time. And I hope that is not going to be the case. I mean, they have no money though. It's a really big worry. Here, you guys, we have... are you a commander? Who's that? Oh, that is Manahem Braham, of course. That is the one we just put on. Here, I'm going to probably put someone else as well. I should probably put this guy. Cassius Braham. We'll put you there instead. Get you off there and put Cassius Braham. So you're going to lead these guys. I am going to bring you guys all the way up to here. The next thing I want to do is probably bring down this army down here. And I probably should not place... I'm not going to place... what's it called? I'm not going to place a general down here. Because they're just going to be support troops. So I'm going to bring them up over here. We'll bring them over here like this. The next thing I want to do is definitely hire some of these mercs. They have a lot of men here. 21 cohorts. 10 marshal general. We are going to hire him. We are going to put him on unit reorganisation. So that is that. We have quite a few men available to us. Hopefully we can do some damage, or just try and kind of last as long as we possibly can so we can actually do peace with the guy. The only thing I'm really worried about is Egypt coming into the fold. Hopefully they will not. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here, guys. Give me time to think about the strategy that we will use to try and actually win this battle. I was not expecting the Phryg to go for us now, but he chose his time actually very carefully because the Seleucids have been pulled into because they're at war with Atropine and they need to finish it quickly. Anyway, as per usual, guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed the episode, please don't hesitate to hit that like button down below. And if you want to see more great Imperator Rome content, also hit that subscribe button and hopefully you won't regret it. Anyway, thank you again for joining me, guys, and I'll see you next time for another episode of Imperator Rome. And hopefully we will destroy the Phrygian Scourge. Later, people.